2 words, beautiful couple. Gisele Bundchen and Tom Brady have consolidated total assets of about $540 million, as per Forbes. Both of their careers are noteworthy, so consolidated, their star power makes them sparkle a path more splendid than most celeb mates out there. Tom has more Super Bowl title rings than he can fit on one hand and a fit body that has acquired him million-dollar deals with brands like Under Armour and Nike. Most ladies would make a fool of themselves to wed into that circumstance, yet Giselle stands tall all alone. She's resigned from strolling the runways as a supermodel, yet as indicated by Business Insider, she's assuming a significant part in marketing campaigns for Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Calvin Klein, Pantene, and many other elite style and way of life organizations. From the outset, Tom and Giselle seem like they have everything sorted out. They put their profit into multi-million-dollar homes that they share with their 3 delightful children. But did you know one of the children isn't even hers? The particulars of this marriage make us cause a fuss over and over. Decipher on and choose for yourself how muddy their relationship truly is. 20. She wasn't intrigued from the outset. It's difficult to envision, yet Giselle wasn't taken by Tom immediately. It truly wasn't all-consuming, instant adoration. At the point when shown an image of him and asked her opinion, her reaction was tepid, best-case scenario. Tom Brady, unquestionably not very handsome, she said. He's charming, yet if he has a sweetheart, he's gay to me. Ouch. 19. They battle regularly. Most big-name couples don't divulge much to the general public, however, Tom and Giselle are open about having conflicts and clashes in their relationship. Giselle disclosed that they make an effort not to allow disputes to transform into hard feelings. It's essential to consistently keep the correspondence adoring and appreciative and current, she clarified. If something happens at this moment, we address it, and we let it go. 18. Their relationship is based on an arranged meetup. Although these two superstars thought about one another for quite a long time, neither one of them was intrigued enough to take the principal action. It took a shared associate to get the pair together on their first date. According to friends, probably the nearest buddy was the one to set up an arranged meetup over dinner for both of them. That is not how enduring relationships commonly start. 17. They didn't observe their last birthday celebrations together. Birthday celebrations are typically an excuse for celeb couples to cherish one another. We've seen different stars celebrate with luxurious gifts, sentimental outings, and even comfortable cakes and presents at home. For this couple, celebrating together doesn't appear to be a need. For quite a long while at this point, Giselle's gone through her B-day with her twin sister. Side note, what amount would you prefer not to be a supermodel's more conventional, less fit congenial twin? 16. Giselle's father may favor her ex, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's an obvious fact that Giselle's dad Valdir Bundchen adored her ex, Leonardo DiCaprio. He has said that he bonded super intimately with Leo and had even invited him to private family outings. They were supposed to have kept hanging out even after Giselle began dating her present hubby. 15. They're both fixated on their children's eating regimens. Solid couples share interests, yet shouldn't something be said about when the interest is a fixation on vegetables? That is not typical. Tom and Giselle have a particularly exacting eating regimen for their youngsters that these children have never eaten ordinary frozen yogurt in their lives. The family scarcely eats organic products, has no dairy, and boycotts nightshade veggies like tomatoes and peppers since they can be fiery, as indicated by Vox. 14. Tom has a terrible reputation off the field. Despite his abilities as a quarterback, Tom Brady is known for being hated by most football fans. He's known to quite possibly be the most egotistical player in football, saying he's secured a terrible standing from ridiculing different players to journalists and commending his successes in an unnecessary, disagreeable way. That doesn't seem as though he's a great team person or husband material. 13. Giselle takes lots of time away from Tom. On the off chance that Giselle's IG is anything to pass by, both usually take a large number of getaways without one another. Regardless of whether it's yoga withdrawals in the Amazon or stylish excursions to Paris, alone or with a gathering of her nearest lady friends, Giselle ventures to the far corners of the planet on the ordinary, and once in a while with Tom close by. We have no signs of how they figure out how to communicate with such different timetables. 12. They have antiquated labor convictions. Most American infants are brought into the world in medical clinics, and for valid reasons. Emergency clinic births include specific specialists, clean spaces, and every capability another mother could require in the 21st century. Running contrary to the natural order of things, Tom and Giselle choose more dangerous home births, depending on obstetricians to bring their children securely into the world. 11. Tom once dated 2 ladies simultaneously. At the point when Tom Brady dated TV actress Bridget Monahan, the mother of his first child, more on that later, he was additionally supposed to date Megan Vasconcellos, New England's cheerleading chief. 2 immediately was a lot to deal with because that arrangement didn't keep going long. He kept on dating Megan for half a month after parting ways with Bridget. 10. Giselle imagines her physique was as normal as Tom's. Actual wellness is something that united this couple, and their obligation to remaining in top condition is essential for what separates their relationship from the rest. All things considered, Giselle was found going to a corrective specialist's office in Paris in 2015. We can't resist the urge to consider how Tom feels about his significant other going under the blade for the presence of wellness without appropriately working and perspiring for it. 9. She is the one who teaches the children. With regards to raising their 3 children, all the work falls onto Giselle's shoulders. Tom has said that he has no power over them at all, particularly with their little girl Vivian. "That young lady possesses my days, claims my life. I can't deny anything," he conceded. "Whatever she discloses to her father to do, that is my main thing." 8. Deflategate put a strain on their marriage. At the point when Tom's greatest professional embarrassment hit the media in 2015, it was uncommon to see pics of him and Giselle together. Indeed, it's accounted for that the couple wasn't captured together for almost 2 months after everything went down, which means Giselle wasn't there for Tom when he needed to guard himself against the media. Possibly she was humiliated at his awful sportsmanship? We wouldn't fault her. 7. Their guards took shots at paparazzi during their wedding. This sounds crazy, yet it's actual. At the point when Giselle and Tom got hitched in April 2009 in Costa Rica, they needed the function to be protected from the paps. When paparazzi appeared, guards for the couple took shots at them. Those bodyguards wound up being seen as liable for murder. Not the best beginning to a marriage, folks. 6. Giselle makes Tom do odd pregame customs. We don't know what this couple appears like away from plain view, yet to the public eye, Giselle appears to be controlling. Tom has conceded that she causes him to do a whole pregame custom that incorporates willing himself to win and continually making a little raised area that incorporates photographs of their children for inspiration. 5. Tom believes Giselle's rituals are insane. She's truly into trendy all-encompassing wellness and health, and Tom isn't enthusiastic about that by any means. Tom has asserted her rituals are somewhat insane, including mending stones and assurance stones. She has me wear an accessory and take these drops she makes. I say every one of these mantras, he clarified. That is to the point that even her own significant other isn't into it at all. 4. Tom acts like a kid for attention from Giselle. Tom has a truly juvenile method of communicating with his significant other. Tom has confessed to being bratty and needy in his marriage. I like getting a lot of attention from her, so when I'm not getting it, I let her know enthusiastically, similar to a childish, juvenile youngster would, he said. You throw fits, you frown and you cry until you get what you need. 3. She wants him to stop playing football. Giselle resigned from the runway in 2015 after over a 20-year-long career in style. Tom has said she's been compelling him to resign too. From that point forward, she'll generally say to me, indeed, 10 years prior, you revealed to me it was just going to be 10 years. Also, presently it's 10 years, and now you're saying another, 5 years. He said it's a progressing battle in their family. 2. Giselle met with her attorney in 2015. In 2015, when the couple hadn't been seen together for quite a long time and Deflategate was unleashing devastation on Tom's career, Giselle met with the legal counsel. She was seen leaving a place of business in New York with the legal advisor, and fans were concerned. However, Tom believed it to be only a danger, not a genuine concern. We'd be concerned. 1. Tom had a kid with another lady while they were dating. How could this be not a deal breaker? After Giselle and Tom had been together for a couple of months, news broke that his past sweetheart, TV actress Bridget Monahan, was going to have his kid. Giselle has said this was staggeringly hard information to take. Do I just flee? She said she asked herself. She didn't at that point and hasn't yet. However, who understands what's in store for this pair?